Good morning, boys and girls. Happy Friday, happy Friday. And remember, I am so grateful for you and the ability to still be able to teach you. Boys and girls, today we're just going to go over a few things before we do our paper. But I just want you to know that we are on 11.12. I know yesterday was 11.12, but it was a review. And today is actually 11.12 again, but checkup. I know I may have been written 11.13 on your week at a glance, but that is actually one error. Here you go. It's this paper right here, 11.12. So it's kind of like 11.13, but because it's a checkup, they let it stay the same number as the other paper. So just want to clear that up for you, okay? And I also want to let you know that we're going to go over some numbers. So get your whiteboard and your whiteboard marker out, please. Okay, I know sometimes you have it there, but sometimes you need to go get it. So you can pause the video and you can go and get that, okay? All right. Okay, so if you're back and you have your whiteboard marker and your whiteboard, then I'm going to dictate. That means I will tell you some numbers and I want you to write them down. And I will write them down and share the screen with you. And that way we can see if we match, okay? So take that out. Before we do the paper, we'll just do a few numbers, all right? Here we go. Let me share my screen with you. And this will be a quick minute. Here we go. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Yay. Okay. So I am going to write, or actually I will tell you a number and you will write it on your whiteboard. Okay. Here we go. Can you please tell me, okay, or show me, I should say, the number 4? Write the number 4 on your whiteboard. Okay. Okay, let's see if you got it. So it's down to the right and then straight down. Remember, that's a number 4. Good job if you got that correct. If not, it's not right. It's not wrong. You just write it over if you have to. Okay. So here we go. Write the number 6. Write the number 6, please. Okay, let's see if you got it right. It's to the left, right? Down and make a ball. You see that? Did you write it? Be careful not to write them backwards. I know it's difficult right now to remember, does it go to the left or to the right? So just try butterfly your best, okay? Write the number 7. I'll wait a minute. Okay, did you write it like this? To the right and slant down. Did you write that? Good. Now write the number 3. Write the number 3. Okay, let's see if you wrote it. It's to the right, right? Go down and round again. There you go, the number 3. Okay, now let's go ahead and write the number 8. Ooh, this one's a tough one, but you could do it. And I just asked for 2 simple things, and you will see right now. Did you write it? Okay, good. So an 8, you can write, remember I've told you, the head of a snowman and the body of a snowman. And that will be good as long as you understand that that's the number 8. Okay, there we go. Now let's write the number 10. Oh, wait a second. Number 10 is tall man and then an oval for the 0. So that's the number 10. Okay, very good. Now let's write the number, let's write the number 2. Now this one's a kind of hard one too, but you could do it, just takes practice. So you're gonna go up, slant down, and walk across, okay? So that's how you write the number 2. Let's write the number 9. Let's write the number 9. So it's a circle. And what else? It's a straight stick, the straight stick like this. That's a number 9. Okay. I think I can fit the number 1 here next to the 9 because that's just a what? A tall man, right? Number 1. Okay. Let's continue. Let's go ahead and write the number 13. How do you write a 13? Remember, it's a team number, so you have to write a 1 first and then a 3. 13. So a 1 here, and next to it is a 3. So that's the number 13. Let's write the number 20. 20. Okay, so 20 is a 2 and a 0, kind of like an oval, right? 20. Now I'm going to throw in a very high number, just randomly. I know you want to think about that first, okay, before you write it. But if you listen to the number that I'm going to say, you can hear it. Listen. 85. 80. Do you hear that? 8. So it's 85. 85. To the left, down, and then around. That's the number 85. Okay, this one's a tricky one. To the left, down, and then around. 85. Okay, that's the number 85. All right, so we had fun practicing different numbers. Continue to do that during the day, during your summertime, whenever you want to when you feel like you want to write on your whiteboard, practice your numbers, okay? Because you need to learn how to recognize your numbers. We were doing that in class, and also learn how to write them in order. Also, keep practicing by 2s, by 5s, by 10s, right? To skip count. And also just by 1s, 1 through 100. All right, we're going to be doing this more starting next week and then all the way to the end. So here we go. We're going to go ahead and take out our paper. And remember, I told you that our paper today is the same as 11.12. It was the same numbers as yesterday, but you're not wrong. You are right. So here we are. I'm going to give you a couple more examples of what we're going to do on our paper. So let's look at the pictures that I drew. Put that back. And let me draw a line right here across so I can divide the two problems. So here we go. So on the top, you see some clouds, right? How many clouds do you see? You see 2 clouds, right? And then you see some birds under the clouds. How many birds do you see here? Let me go ahead and tell a story. You were outside playing in your backyard. It was a nice day. It was nice and sunny. And you were in your pool or on your swings, and you look up and you see these birds above. So you see these many birds right here. I'm going to circle it. How many birds do you see there? If you said 3, you are right. So I'm going to write number 3 here because you saw 3 birds flying over your backyard, okay? Then you kept playing. It was fun. Then you saw 2 more birds coming over your backyard because they just wanted to see you play. So 2 more birds came flying. Okay, and they all stood on your fence looking at you because they were having so much fun. So first 3 came and sat on your fence, then 2 more came, so 2 here. So when you were looking at the fence, you saw all these little birds looking at you and talking to each other. Talk, beep, talk, talk, talk. Look, they're having fun. Okay, so how many birds were on the fence altogether? Let's count them. 1, 2, 3 on the red circle, in the red circle. Continue to count. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. How many altogether? 5. So you're going to write here 5. See, equals. That means altogether is 5. Again, we're saying 3 birds and Two more birds is five birds altogether on your fence. You got it? Okay. Now let's look over here. This example. We have a tree. The tree does not have any apples yet, but I think they're growing. So let's look over here in this first problem, this problem next to it, I should say right here. What number is that? 2. So that means we're going to draw two apples over here that are red. Let's make those red apples. 2. And then we see, because it's a very special tree, we see how many more apples grew? 5. 5 green apples because it's a special tree. So we have to draw 5 more apples. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So there's more apples that grew. This is a special tree. It grows different flavored apples. Wouldn't that be nice, right? Okay, so what they want you to know, they want you to tell us is, look, 2 apples, and that means you're going to add, right? And 5 more apples grew. How many is all together? Let's count the apples. How many apples are there all together? Let's see. 1, 2 red ones, and the green ones. Let's continue to count. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. How many all together? 7. So again, let's begin from the top. 3 birds plus 2 more birds is 5 birds all together on your fence. Let's go here. 2 apples and 5 more apples is 7 apples altogether. You got it? Okay, now we're ready to do our paper. Here we are. Okay, and you're going to write the answers. So look at the little panda bears up on top. This is beautiful. Well, panda bears are very, very special, but they are also very hungry, right? How many panda bears do you see all together? Let's just count them all together. So there is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. How many all together? 7, right? So write the number 7 on here in that space, number 7. So I gave you that answer, right? But we're going to try and see if you could beat me to the answer here on the other problems. Okay, let's see if you could beat me to the answers. You don't have to write it fast. I will give you some time, okay, to write it. Okay, so here we go. Here are some bamboo sticks right here on problem 2. And that's the kind of tree and leaves that the panda bears eat, okay? But we have to draw some leaves on there because right now those pandas need to eat and they don't have any leaves, so we have to draw them on there, okay? How many leaves are they asking you to draw? Well, let's see. Now you can choose your green color or just a crayon, or you could draw it in pencil and then go back later and color it in green. It's up to you. If you don't have your crayons with you, you could pause the video and you can go get them and come back. All right. Okay, so we are going to start by drawing how many here? Let me circle it in green. How many do they want you to draw? Go ahead and draw that many leaves, this many leaves on your bamboo sticks right here. Go ahead and draw 3 of them. You got it? Doesn't have to be perfect, just draw 3 leaves. Now you can draw They're asking you to draw, and you see that? And two more leaves. So you could draw 3 leaves on this stick and 2 leaves on that stick. Go ahead and do that. Now you're going to tell me how many leaves are there all together. Count all of the leaves that you drew. Remember, you drew 3 on the left side and you drew 2 on the other side. So we can do it like this if you'd like. So you could see, I'll circle this in red and you drew 2 here. See? Now count them all together and tell me the answer that you have right here. Write it right there. Okay? All righty. Very good. Okay. Now we are going to, let's see here. We're going to go ahead and draw some bamboo sticks on the other side. So how many bamboo sticks do they want you to draw right here? Look, 1, right? So you're going to draw 1 bamboo stick right here. You're going to go up and down right here. You're going to draw it right there, 1 of them. Got it? And then you are going to draw another. How many? Look here, I'm circling it. How many more bamboo sticks do they want you to draw sticking out of the ground right here? 3 more, right? So in red, in the red, you see how I circled in red? You're going to draw 1 over here in this space, and then you're going to draw 3 more where the green line is sticking out of the ground. So you drew 1 bamboo stick, then you drew 3 more. So how many bamboo sticks did you draw all together? You're going to write it right here. Tell me, how many did you draw all together, boys and girls? Just write it. You can do it. Okay, now let's go to number 4. Look at these bees right here. How many bees are there right here in green that I'm circling? How many? Yes, there are 2. So you're going to write a 2 right here. Got it? How many are circled in red that I'm circling in red? How many? 2. So you're going to draw a 2 here. Okay, got it so far? Now count all of the bees and write how many bees there are all together. All together is, how many does it equal? So you should have 2 plus 2 equals how many? You write the answer. Okay. Now let's go to number 3. I'm going to circle red little ladybugs. You see those? How many red little ladybugs are there? How many red little ladybugs are there? There we go. So you're going to count them and you're going to write the number here. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. There are 5 ladybugs. You're going to write it right there. How many green beetles are there? How many green beetles are there? I'm circling them in green. Did you say 2? Yes, write it right here. Okay, so you're writing here is the green beetles, and here are the red little ladybugs. Now, do you have 5 plus 2? Okay, now you need to add those all together, and you're going to write the answer right there underneath or above the black line. Okay? Okay, are you doing that? Good. Now we're going to go back and we're going to check it. Okay, so we did 7 together. Now we're going to look at the green here, number 2. 3 plus 2. So I draw 3 leaves over here plus 2 leaves over here. How many altogether? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Did you draw a 5 right here? Okay, if you did, you can put a little smiley face for number 2. You got it right. Now let's look at over here, number 3, the bamboos. So remember, 1, did you draw 1 bamboo here? And then, and 3, did you draw 3 here? They don't have to be perfect bamboo sticks. So when I asked you to count all of them all together, did you write 1? Here's 1 bamboo stick right here. 1, 2, 3, 4. So did you write the answer as 4? Yes? Okay, good. You got it. So you could draw yourself a little smiley face here next to the 3. Now let's go over here. How many bees did you see in green? Did you write 2? You got it. You're right. How many bees did you see me circle in red? 2 more. So how many all together? 2 plus 2 equals, remember that means is, how many all together, boys and girls? Did you write 4? You're right. Okay, so give yourself a little smiley face over here if you did it correctly. Now, I hope you tried to do this before I wrote the numbers because this will help you to see how much you learned. Okay, now let's go to the last problem. How many ladybugs did you see? Remember, how many red little ladybugs did you see? 5. How many green beetles did you see? 2. So how many bugs altogether? 5 plus 2. 5 plus 2 equals 7. Did you write 7? Yay! So give yourself a little smiley face. Good job. Let's go on. Flippity floppity. Okay, remember how we wrote the number sentences with Mr. Kangaroo? You're going to do the same thing. Remember, we did that yesterday. You're going to see where Mr. Kangaroo is starting. So what number is Mr. Kangaroo starting on? You're going to write it right here. He's starting on number 6, correct? How many times did Mr. Kangaroo jump? Let's check. 1, 2, 3 times, right? So you're going to write how many times he jumped. You're going to write it right here. And the other one he's starting on is going to be green. So the last thing you need to do is you just need to find out where he landed. Where did he land? That is going to give you the equal, the altogether, okay, amount. So again, 1, where did he start at? Right here, right? So that's the number. Then the number, how many times he jumped is here. And where he landed is here. You got it? We'll go back and look. So let's go on over here. You have to get 2 crayons. Remember that we did this the other day, we did this, right? So you have to choose 2 combinations that will equal 10. So see, this is what you need to equal 10. Oh, look, this is the 10 frames. Remember we talked about this is a 10 frame? Here is the 10 frame, and here is the 10 frame. Okay? So all of these little duck footprints, they're all, or little chickie prints, right? Oh, they're little chickies. All of those equal this, 10 and 10. But they want you to choose two different colors. You have to color them all in because look, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. But you have to use two different crayons, two different combinations. You could use, boys and girls, like this. I will choose red and blue. I can color however many in red, and then I will color the rest in blue. Okay, so if you want to choose 3 in red and the rest blue, you can do that. Or if you want to do half and half of the prints, red and half blue, that's fine. Whatever two colors you want to use, that will work to give you, to color all of them to 10. All of the prints need to be colored in because that will give you 10. Okay? And you could use the same colors or you could use two different colors for the bottom ones. So you could color all of the, you can color like 6 green and the rest orange. So whatever you use, you need to write the numbers on there, okay, to equal the 10. And then these over here on the bottom, you see the problems right here for number 4. I'm circling it, 4. It says write the answer. So what you're going to do, you're going to turn off the video and you're going to use anything you have at home to add. So for example, I'm going to give you an example because I have my little connecting cubes. So I will do this first one with you, okay? So let's go on. I'm going to choose, they're saying that there is 5, right? 5 plus 5. 5 plus 5. So I'm going to choose my connecting cubes as my example, and I'm going to get 5 pink ones. You see how I circled the top in pink? Okay, I'm going to have 5 pink ones. And how many in green? Look at the bottom number, 5. So I'm going to put on 5 more. Here it is. So if I'm holding it like this is the way that it's going to look on your paper. 5 on the top, 5 on the bottom. Let's count them. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. So what is 5 plus 5? You're right. So 5 plus 5 equals 10 altogether. So I have to write the answer of the how many connecting cubes altogether below. See this line? Below the line. Okay? So as I said, you can work on this problem, and this problem on your own. You can do it. Let's go back up here. And we're going to go ahead and see if you got the correct answers, all right? So we are going to say the little, right, the hippity hoppity, the little kangaroo is starting on number 6. Did you write a 6 here? Okay, good. Now, how many times did it jump? 3 times. Good. And where did it land? 9. Good. That means 6 plus 3 equals 9 altogether. That's how you add using the number line. Remember, we did that. Let's go here. Your answers are going to be different from mine. Your mommy or your daddy or whoever's there with you, grandma, grandpa, they could check your work. But let me show you what I did. so you could see and mommy can see if they did it correctly because sometimes these papers can be tricky. So I chose red and blue to make a combination, right? To add to 10, to equal 10, okay? So I'm going to use my red and I'm going to say 1, 2, 3, 4. So I'm going to write 4, and then the rest of them I have to color in blue because I have to color all of them because there's 10 footprints like this, 10. So how many red ones did I use? 4. I colored in red, 4. And how many? The rest of them should be blue in color. And so how many are there? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 6. So you're telling me that 4 plus 6 more equals 10. That's my colors that I chose, but you choose your own. Okay? You can do it. Okay, let's go here. I'm going to now, this next problem was green and orange. Okay, so let's see. Let's see. I will choose 1, 2. 2 in green, right? The number 2. And then I'm going to choose my orange. So because I have to fill out all of them because there's 10 footprints, 10 like this, then the rest have to be filled in orange. So how many in green? 2. And how many in orange? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. So 2 and 8 more equals 10 altogether. 2 plus 10 equals 8. 2 plus 8 equals 10. Okay? So I hope you got it. I hope I went slow enough for you. And I will let you go ahead and work on those last 3 problems by yourself. Okay? Alrighty. I know you could do it. And you are a great adder. You have been following through this whole unit, and I know you can do it, boys and girls. All right. So it's Friday. I am grateful for you. I love you. And we will see each other on Monday again. All right. Have a wonderful weekend and enjoy your time. I miss you. Bye bye.